In the quiet hours of late evening, when most of Los Angeles had already settled into sleep, Jennifer Garner found herself facing a moment she had desperately tried to avoid for weeks. A phone call, unexpected, heavy, and emotionally charged, came through from John Miller, the man who had been steady, supportive, and private in a world where everything about her life seemed to unfold under a spotlight. What happened during that late-night conversation has become the subject of growing speculation, and sources close to the actress claim that the quiet, controlled Jennifer we know finally broke down in tears. But what exactly pushed her to that point? And more importantly, did this call signal the end of her relationship with John Miller? Jennifer Garner has always been seen as the calm in the storm. But lately, the storms around her have only grown louder. Between Ben Affleck's ongoing struggles after his separation from Jennifer Lopez, the constant interactions between Jennifer and her ex-husband for the sake of their children, and the resurgence of media attention around their closeness, the pressure has been slowly mounting. Those who have seen Jennifer recently describe her as tired, emotionally stretched, and trying her hardest to balance peace with the demands of co-parenting and her love life. John Miller, who has always stayed behind the scenes, reportedly began feeling uncomfortable with how often Jennifer and Ben appeared in public together, sparking new headlines every week. What was once a quiet, private relationship between Jennifer and John suddenly became overshadowed by her increasing involvement in Ben's personal challenges. While John has always respected Jennifer's bond with her children and her commitment to their well-being, insiders say he has struggled with the ongoing narrative that she and Ben are somehow finding their way back to each other emotionally. Even if Jennifer insists she and Ben are only focused on co-parenting, the public speculation puts pressure on any relationship. John had reportedly been trying to address his concerns for weeks, but every time he tried to express himself, Jennifer was overwhelmed with something else. Ben's emotional dips, the kids' schedules, press speculation, or her own filming commitments. By the time the late-night call happened, both of them had reached a breaking point. The call came in around 11 p.m., long after Jennifer had tucked her kids into bed. She answered, knowing John had something important to say. What started as a conversation quickly turned into a difficult exchange of emotions. John reportedly told her he couldn't keep feeling like a secondary figure in her life, especially when public perception kept painting a picture that wasn't healthy for them as a couple. Jennifer, who had been trying to stay strong for everyone around her, finally broke down. The weight of everything, responsibility, guilt, pressure, expectations, hit her all at once. Those close to the situation say she cried throughout most of the conversation, trying to explain how overwhelmed she had become. The heartbreaking part is that even though she still deeply cares for John, she couldn't promise things would get easier anytime soon. Here's where things get complicated. While neither Jennifer nor John has made a public statement, multiple sources reveal that the call ended without a clear decision. Jennifer didn't explicitly say it was over, but she also didn't reassure John that things would change soon. For someone as private and cautious as she is, silence can speak louder than words. Was this a breakup? Maybe not officially, but emotionally, the distance between them seems bigger than ever. Jennifer's tears reportedly came from a place of feeling like she was failing everyone. Her kids, her ex-husband, and the man who had quietly stood by her. For John, the call made him realize that Jennifer may never fully have the space or peace to invest in their relationship the way he hoped. It wasn't an argument. It wasn't a dramatic explosion. It was two people quietly acknowledging that love isn't always enough when life keeps pulling them in different directions. The next morning, those around Jennifer noticed a clear shift in her. She seemed introspective, soft-spoken, and exhausted from the emotional release she hadn't allowed herself in months. Friends say she has been trying to rediscover her center, focusing on her children, diving into her work, and avoiding unnecessary public attention. But there is no denying that the late-night call took a toll on her. She has always tried to shield her love life from chaos, but right now, chaos has seeped into every corner of her personal world. Many believe Jennifer might step back from dating for a while as she tries to rebuild emotional balance. If you found this story compelling, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss a new update. Jennifer Garner's journey is far from over, and we will continue bringing you every detail as it unfolds. Subscribe now, and stay tuned for all the emotional twists still to come.